My name is Dirk Langfoss. I'm the CEO here at this YMCA. As the program unfolds tonight, you get to watch the program in action as we speak here. Grateful to be here. It's a great time to celebrate a wonderful program and a great man. And we're just grateful to be here tonight. It's true, John, it's true. 92 years ago, there was a tragic event that took place, a drowning that took place on Fox Lake. 2 teenage girls and a man who tried to save the teenage girls passed away. They drowned. Bee Bonner was one of those that did not, and it was because of her strong ability to swim. That incident, Bee never forgot that incident, and swimming was a very important part of her life. Fast forward to 1989, on her 80th birthday, to honor her, Randall and John formed the Bee Bonner McKinstry Begin to Swim Endowment and worked with the YMCA. We have Peggy Broom and Bob Reinke. If Peggy and Bob, could you stand? Where's Peggy? There's Peggy back here. And Bob, how about a round of applause for these two? In combination with the McKinstry family and the YMCA staff, the Bee Bonner McKinstry Begin to Swim program became a reality. What a great program. 30 years, over 3,000 kids have gone through the program. Their lives have been changed, and what an amazing story of being able to offer free swim lessons to the community. Studies have shown that those that take swim lessons, your risk of drowning goes down by 88%. So learning to swim is important. So this is a life-saving activity that this endowment has provided for thousands of kids in this community. John, this night is about you. We're here to celebrate you. I can tell you. I knew I shouldn't have come.
That's why you made me.
John, I can tell you, having been around the wide world for about 25 years, you are a legend. And the reason that you're a legend is that anybody that is able to positively impact the lives of 3,000 kids in the course of 30 years, and to be able to prevent kids from drowning, you're a legend. So we're here to celebrate you and what you have done here. So I hope everyone has a wonderful time celebrating John tonight, and I'm going to turn the time over to our MC for the evening, right here, the woman of Mary Vogel-Rush.
I want to thank everybody also for coming here. Yeah. This is about, as he said, this is about John. This is about, as you're looking at legacies. If I were to tell you I'm going to talk about the McKinstry legacy, you may say, am I going to talk about Wayland Academy? Am I going to talk about Beaver Dam School District? Am I going to talk about the theater? Am I going to talk about the arts? Am I going to talk about the Humane Society? This is one of many, many things, and many, many ways that this man has left a legacy in this community. John's legacy is about giving back. John hates it when he is the center of attention, and as you guys have seen, in terms of some of the different things. But I do not know of a person in this community, in Beaver Dam, Wisconsin, that has given back as much to this community as John McKinstry.
Agreed.
Now the committee, of which there are several people here, that sit and plan this every year, we look at it and where have we gone from? And what many people think, this is about giving the Y kids swimming lessons. Absolutely not. John wanted this program to give the non-Y kids, the kids that could potentially not afford a Y membership, an opportunity to learn how to swim. That is where he had us put the priority. Because again, it's about legacy, giving back, and making sure everybody has an opportunity. The next thing he did is he expanded the program, and he expanded the program to have adults. So he has many adults, and it's no longer the kids program under 18. He also has special nights that adults can learn how to swim. So then we were talking, and what you need to know about John is every year we go to this meeting, we make sure there's money in the program, and he has set up this endowment that it will go long beyond the youngest babe in that pool lives. It will go on forever, so that these lessons can be offered. But he also, then we decided to expand it. And I said, well, look at what happened to his mom. It was about boater safety. So now we've expanded it to boater safety. So he is an individual that looks at the community and says, how can I make an impact? He will never do it in his name. It's great for him to be able to say, we're doing this in honor of my mother. But he wants to impact every single person. He gives back. He is a role model second to none in this community. So he was able to take a tragedy and turn it into a good thing. So tonight we're celebrating the 30th anniversary. We're celebrating 2,000 people that have gone through this program. We're celebrating the fact that it will go on forever because of his kindness, his generosity, and his willing to give back. And it was originally created from a father and a son to honor their mother for their 80th birthday. And we are privileged tonight to have someone in this community that believes about giving back. And he is a role model and example for all of us to live up to. Every year we call this our kickoff to summer. It's the program we do at the beginning of summer, first week that we can that kids are out of school. So we're going to kick off tonight. We've got some people representing the different legislative offices in the state honoring John tonight, honoring the 30th anniversary. And John has, if his parents, and I'm sure they are, looking down at you from heaven, would be incredibly proud of you, John McKinstry, because I am proud to call you my friend. Now I have the pleasure of having our first dignitary, our own Becky Glewin. Becky, for those who don't know, is the mayor of Beaver Dam. Becky, I'm going to turn it over to you.
Well, I don't know how to follow that, and when I see John, I get this thing where, we start to well up, and so I just appreciate him so much and everything he has done for the community, and this is what makes a community as great as it is to have people that give back. And so, and if I talk much longer, I'll start to choke up, but so I have a proclamation from the city of Beaver Dam, and giving that to you, and just to talk about the number of children that you've touched and recognize John McKinstry for impacting the lives of children and adults for 30 years and continued success in supporting this effort in the community, and again across all areas that you have found passion and been involved in, and we thank you for that, and our community is better because of you, and just thank you for all that you do.
Our next speaker is a representative from Congressman Glenn Groveland's office. Sadie, I'm going to turn the floor over to you.
Hello, and thank you so much for inviting the congressman and letting him be a part of this very special occasion. He is in Washington, D.C., along with the two senators, and so he couldn't be here himself. But he did write a congressional commendation celebrating the occasion, and I'll let you read it later. But thank you everybody for coming here to celebrate this wonderful man and a very wonderful program that saves a lot of lives. So thanks for letting the congressman be part of it.
Our next speaker is going to be Christopher Hogan. Christopher represents Tammy Baldwin's office. Senator Tammy Baldwin.
Thank you, my sister.
Sorry.
I have the same thing as my peer in the field. It's a nice note. And so I'm going to read it because U.S. Senator Tammy Baldwin isn't here. I have to find which one the paper is in. Dear Mr. McKinstry family and the YMCA of Dallas County staff members, congratulations as you celebrate 30 years of impacting the lives of over 2,000 children and adults. I am pleased to recognize this remarkable achievement and the impact of your dedication to keeping our kids safe, which will last for generations to come. Your long-standing commitment and service to others is truly honorable. I was thrilled to learn that the McKinstry family created an endowment fund to establish the YMCA McKinstry swim program. Your dedication is an inspiration to everyone in your community and an example of being a model program in the Dallas County community and around the state to follow. Again, congratulations. If I can be of assistance to you in any way, please feel free to let me know. Sincerely, U.S. Senator Tammy Baldwin. But outside of the political realm, personally, I graduated from Jackson State University with a degree in family education and child care. And for 10 years, I was a director at the YMCA in Racine. So I know this particular room is very important to the president because there's not a lot of people who donate, and there's not a lot of people who dig in their heart to give to others in a remarkable way that you are doing for these kids right here. See, a lot of these kids don't even know who you are. And a lot of times, parents can't afford to be at a YMCA or any camp. I deal with hundreds of kids, and there was hundreds of parents and mothers and fathers who said, I want Johnny and Susan to participate, but my money is not long enough to make sure that child has pleasure and learn safety things and pay these bills. So there's a situation there. But it's people like yourself who go in your pocket and over 30 years help these kids. It's very heart-meant. So a person who's not technically all the way political, I'm telling you from the heart, it means a hell of a lot for you to dig in your pocket and give to these kids who you do not know, but because the emotional situation that happened to you, you feel charged to do such a thing. So I personally thank you, and I'm pretty sure if U.S. Senator Tammy Baldwin, who has the same sort of heart, she would thank you as well.
Our next speaker is going to be Amy from Senator Rob Johnson's office. Thanks a lot.
Ditto? It wasn't the director of live, but Senator Ron Johnson would like to congratulate you on the achievements of the Be Bonner McKinstry's Begin to Swim program. It's 30 years is a testament to your generosity and commitment to honoring your mother's legacy. Both children and adults have benefited from Bee's desire that all learn how to swim. And best wishes for continued success. From Senator Ron Johnson.
We have one more proclamation that we want to give that is coming from Smart Board and Scott Fitzgerald's office that Jacob has that he's going to present to John.
This is from Mark Moore, Senator Scott Fisher. They're going to be here to present this. Okay. Okay. I'm going to kind of end it up. I had the privilege of going last after all those very, very kind words before you. I'm going to give you the hardest one, but I'm kind of here as kind of on the ground level. I'm here to talk about the kids. When I first started at this one, I was one of the instructors that was teaching these kids, and I remember kind of seeing John off in the background. The next year, I kind of took over working with the program. I got to meet John and got to know him on a more personal level. But I'm here representing everyone that's ever helped volunteer at these programs, meeting these parents, these kids, the swim instructors in the pool, just how you not only impact the lives of these kids, but also the lives of myself and everyone that's been affiliated with the program. Just a few names of people that have helped over the years that I wanted to give recognition to. Jen Krull, Rob Johnson, Patty Malik, Piggy Broom, Amber Alvin, Michelle Probst, Sarah Brunschwig, Bob Ranke, Jessica Kern, and Becca Gomez. All have just been impacted significantly about what you've done and what you mean, and just how down-to-earth a person that you really are, John. So just to finish up, we do have an award here for you from the Y. I'm just gonna just read what it says here, but it says, the YMCA of Dodge County, B. Bonner McKinstry Begin to Swim program, in recognition of our sincere appreciation of 30 years of time, talent, and contributions to the B. Bonner McKinstry Begin to Swim program and the Endowment Fund, the YMCA thanks John B. McKinstry. The commitment of John to the YMCA, along with his mother's desire for all to learn to swim, inspired the establishment of this special program and Endowment Fund. More than 3,000 children and adults have been impacted, spanning across 30 years, with many more to come. Okay, now I'm going to give you the floor, all right? It's your turn.
I'll do it.
I wasn't going to do this, but this afternoon I jotted down a few things in my BlackBerry. Not bad for an hour and 7 minutes. About 30 years ago, I think it was, my mother expressed a desire that every child should learn to swim without cost. And I picked up on that, and my dad and I at that time then established the B. Bonner McKinstry Begin to Swim program. And you heard the numbers of all the children that have gone through this. But there's a figure that none of us will be able to ever probably remember, or not remember, or be able to relate, is how many lives have been saved because of this program. How many lives will be saved in the future because of this program. And this program is perpetual. When that first idea came up, Bob Reinke and Peggy Broom jumped on that and developed the program, and Rob Johnson and Jen Krull carried it out for, at that time, and for years to come. So very indebted to those people. I see one right over there. Yep. Today, Jacob Vandenberg, aquatics director, and Bert Lankford, see to it that the tradition is continuing in the form that my parents and I envisioned it to be. Thank you.
And that kind of concludes our service here. Thank you so much, guys, for coming out and supporting John. There are 30th anniversary rubber ducks all around. Feel free to take some. We have a bunch more that are out on the tables. Join us for cake. We got refreshments in the back. Again, thank you for coming and enjoy your time. Okay, thank you, guys.
Thank you.